Hello, and welcome to the Importance of Sleep and Good Health video. Today, we are going to talk about why sleep is so important to maintaining good health and happy, healthy hormones. All right, so did you know that dopamine is actually one of the neurotransmitters that we need for restful sleep and easier waking? For those with ADHD and or hormonal balances, you are more susceptible to sleep disorders because of low dopamine levels occurring naturally in your body, which might explain why if you have ADHD or dysregulated hormones, why you may have trouble sleeping or getting good quality sleep when you do get some sleep. So what does this mean for you? If your dopamine levels are too low, it will be really hard to get up in the mornings. No matter how many alarms you set, you may find yourself really struggling to get up. And you also will find that if they are too high at night, then it'll be hard to fall asleep because dopamine is responsible for the wakefulness and alertness of your body throughout the day. So, what do we know about dopamine? Dopamine has a natural rhythm in your body. Your body has a natural rhythm to your dopamine levels and how they are supposed to work in your body. So they should be higher in the morning and lowering throughout the day, and then low enough at night to help promote sleepiness and good rest for you. And ironically, lack of sleep disrupts this natural rhythm. So when you're awake late into the night, the availability of dopamine receptors in the brain is dramatically reduced by the morning, making it so your brain doesn't uptake as much dopamine as it needs to help you wake up. So you see how you can get in a catch-22 cycle. Ooh, so, finding ways to help your dopamine levels be higher in the morning and lower in the evening is actually very useful to helping you sleep better. So, if your levels are too low throughout the day, though, you may experience reduced concentration, excessive sleepiness, poor coordination. You'll be tripping over thin air legitimately, and you may find yourself like falling asleep if you don't have enough stimulation throughout the day. So, let's talk about 9 steps that you can do to improve your sleep by improving your dopamine levels. When dopamine levels are dysregulated, it can also lead to dysregulation of other hormones and neurotransmitters in your body. So, if dopamine levels are disrupted, your serotonin levels will be disrupted, your endocrine system will be disrupted, which then leads to hormonal imbalances, PCOS, endometriosis, wacky periods, infertility, things like that. So, and also can lead to excessive weight gain. It can lead to, you becoming ill more often because your body's not able to heal and rest properly throughout the night. Your brain fog may be noticed because your brain is not able to recover appropriately after a day of, doing all the things it has to do because it's not really getting that rest at night. So it just really lack of sleep disrupts so many systems in your body, so many hormones, so many neurotransmitters. So getting sleep, good quality sleep, is very imperative to maintaining good health. So how can we do that? I'm going to give you 9 tips and steps that you can follow today to start improving your sleep now. All right. So step 1, you want to wind down at night. You want to tell your body and give it signals that it's time to go to sleep, right? And what I mean by this is that you want to turn off the TV 2 to 3 hours before bed. You want to put that phone down and put it away. You want to, if you're going to watch TV or use a phone, you want to wear blue light blockers, which are like a type of glasses, so that your brain is not being signaled to stay awake. Blue light signals your brain that it's time to wake up. So when you do that, and you signal it over and over with the artificial blue light from your phone, your TV, your computer, whatever electronic system you're using, it decreases your body's melatonin levels, which are also responsible for sleep. And for every 10 to 15 seconds of blue light exposure, it decreases your melatonin production by 3 to 4 hours. So, like, it keeps it from going up to its normal levels at like a nice time for bed, which is like around 9 to 10 instead of 1 to 2 in the morning. So decreasing that blue light exposure as early as possible before bed is one of the best ways. So you want to start that process, wind down, you know, turn off the TV, turn off your phone, put away the computer, enjoy a book if that's what you like, or another hobby that doesn't involve a lot of blue light. Make yourself a nice little, relaxing spot that you can go and you can sit in, and your body knows that, hey, when we sit here, this means bedtime is coming soon. So get rid of all of the stress from the day, talk it out if that's what you need to do. But whatever you need to do to get your body to understand that bedtime is coming is a good thing to do here in this step. All right, step number 2. Daily movement and morning and evening walks. These are some of the best things that you can do. So getting up in the morning, no matter how hard it is at first due to maybe your dopamine levels being lower, is to get up somewhere between 6 to 10 a.m. is the best time. And this is 6 to 10 a.m. no matter where you are in the world. Get up between 6 to 10 a.m. your time and get outside into the sun. Even if it's overcast, this still works because the clouds don't filter out the blue light that your body needs to tell you that it's time to get up. And the blue light from the sun is so much better than the artificial blue light from your phone because it actually communicates with your body in a more natural way and in a way that it can understand and receive. So you want to get out into that early morning light, which gives you plenty of sunlight, gives you plenty of blue light, primes your body to be awake, and it primes your body to be ready for the rest of the day. Like if you do go outside, it helps activate your vitamin D production. It helps so much, and it gets your dopamine levels to increase quickly. Blue light increases your dopamine levels. So when you're on your phone until 2 a.m. and you're like, well, I can't sleep, that's why. The blue light from the phone is artificially increasing your dopamine levels and keeping you from falling asleep, while at the same time simultaneously decreasing your melatonin levels, which is needed for sleep. So you can see the problem here. So getting up in the morning, and no matter how hard it is at first, but literally making this a habit where you get up every morning, you go outside, no sunglasses, no hat, no contacts, no filters between your eyes and the sun, getting outside and walking outside for 10 minutes in the morning, and then again for 10 minutes in the evening, right around sunset. So whatever time sunset is where you are, getting out there, and then getting at night, you get the red light from the sun, and the red light from the sun activates your melatonin levels to increase, and it starts automatically decreasing your dopamine levels. And it also decreases your cortisol levels. Cortisol levels are needed to be higher in the morning to help you wake and have the energy to get through the day, but they need to be lower at night for you to sleep. So in the morning, blue light increases dopamine, increases cortisol, decreases melatonin, helps you wake up. Evening sunlight at night helps decrease your dopamine, decrease your cortisol, and increase your melatonin so that your body is signaled that it's time to go to sleep. And this is why at night, once you do start your winding down, putting in strategic places where you're going to have the lights on, red light bulbs into those places is really good because that will help, again, signal to your body that it is nighttime. So turn off all those lights and turn on the red lights. So these are all very good. Dopamine levels love movement, right? When you get that daily movement in, your dopamine levels shoot up. So doing it as close to the morning time as possible is better so that you're not increasing those dopamine levels too close to bedtime and then having, again, the opposite effect. So if you're going to do any kind of like daily movement that really gets your heart pumping and all this stuff, you want to do it closer to the morning hours. All right, step 3. Start a nighttime routine. And I know if you have ADHD and you're listening to this, you're probably like, what the fuck? Routines are just not a thing that I can do. Routines take time when you have ADHD, but you can definitely make a routine. Visual routines help the most. So making yourself like a visual chart of what steps you want to take and when, as well as setting alarms to go off at those times, reminding you what it is you're supposed to be doing at that time and what step you're supposed to be on can really help. You can set up routines with Alexa or Google Home, and they will literally just come on at those times and remind you of what you're supposed to do and just announce it out loud so that you don't forget. So that's one way to really help, making an actual visual board where you look at it and you can, cross stuff off or put a marker over top of it or whatever, to say that, yes, I've done this step, can really help as well. We got to give our brains external cues to help us remember the internal stuff that we need to do. But a nighttime routine is really good for your body because, again, it signals to your body that bedtime is coming and it's time to start slowing things down, increasing those melatonin levels, and get you ready for sleep, right? So, as hard as it may be, this is an imperative step to be able to start getting good sleep that leads to good health. All right, step 4, meditation or breath work before bed. This is also a very good step. Meditation is very relaxing to the body, it's very relaxing to the brain, and it can help your body regulate your hormones and your neurotransmitters. So, some sort of just a 10-minute, it doesn't have to be long, 5-minute, 10-minute meditation, a guided meditation works, breath work, where you're really, paying attention to your breath and you're using that to help calm your body. You can YouTube a lot of this stuff to find calming breath work, calming meditations to do at night if you prefer guided meditations. All of that is just very good for calming your nervous system and getting rid of the stress from the day so that your body can relax and do the appropriate things it needs to do for you to sleep. All right, step number 5, limit electronics. So, as we were talking about earlier, shut off the TV, turn off your phone, get rid of the computer. Honestly, if you're really sensitive to that type of stuff, get rid of the alarm clock in your room. Put your phone across the room from you. Don't sleep with it next to your bed. Put it where it's going to force you to have to get up in the morning and go get it to turn off the alarm so that you can get up. But also, it keeps you from, if you wake up in the middle of the night, reaching for it, turning it on, looking at it, giving yourself that blue light, and then reducing your melatonin again and having to start the process all over again, right? So keep those electronics out of the bedroom as much as possible and start limiting their usage the later in the night it gets so that your body can start winding down naturally. Step 6, avoid stimulants. Now, I know you're thinking, if I have ADHD, stimulants have the opposite effect on me. And while that may be true in how your behavior is now, that you feel calmer and you feel like things are slowing down, it is still a stimulant to your body and it is still activating your cortisol receptors to increase your cortisol levels, and it's still causing your body to artificially increase your dopamine levels, which, again, those are two things you don't want happening at night, right? So avoid stimulants past whatever time for you is going to disrupt your bedtime. So that might be lunch for some people, that might be 3 p.m. for others, whatever magic number that is for you. Avoid coffee, energy drinks, anything like that in that window. All right, step 7. Keep your bedroom cool. There is actual scientific proof that people sleep better and have more restful, good quality sleep when their bedroom is a colder temperature. You want it to be between like 60 to 68 degrees if you can, and keep it colder like that. Get yourself some nice warm blankets. You sleep better. Your body works better too when it is cooler at night. So hot bedrooms, even in the winter, is a no. Keep them as cool as you can comfortably stand to help your body be able to sleep better. And along that same line, step 8, keep your bedroom dark. Bodies are designed to sleep in basically almost pitch black areas. So those artificial lights from your nightstand, the night light, the phone, the alarm clock, if you fall asleep with the TV on, all of that disrupts your sleep. So keeping your bedroom like a cave, a cool, dark cave is one of the best ways that you can help your body get good, restorative, restful sleep. All right, step 9. You can drink a sleepy time tea blend 1 hour before bed. And along those same lines, you can take a magnesium glycinate, 800 to 1,000 milligrams, an hour before bed as well. Magnesium glycinate is specifically calming to the brain, to the circulatory system, to the nervous system, and it helps calm all of those down, calm racing brains down if that is an issue for you, to help you get good, restorative, good quality sleep at night. So that, combine it with some herbs that are known for helping with sleep as well, and you got yourself a recipe for awesome sleep at night. And having your body do how it should, right? Decrease dopamine, decrease cortisol, increase melatonin. So some herbs to try that these are known to really help induce sleepiness and lower dopamine levels and regulate dopamine levels. I guess I should say they modulate them to help you get more sleep and wake up easier in the morning are chamomile, skullcap, valerian root, lemon balm, and passion flower. German chamomile and passion flower are actually a synergistic blend. So when you mix those two together, you get a greater effect of both of them. So that's like a power blend to try. 1 teaspoon of each dried herb that you're trying, put it in boiled water that's been slightly cooled, let it steep covered for about 20 minutes, and then drink it. You're good to go. You could also throw some peppermint in here. Peppermint is really good because it is chock full of magnesium, so it helps you sleep better at night. And it's also good for calming your brain during the day. So if you're finding that, and also kind of keeping your dopamine levels better. So peppermint tea in the morning is great to kind of help wake you up, get you energized, and get you outside. And then again, at night, it's great because it helps calm. So it's one of those like herbs that's kind of like a one size fits all for whatever problem is going on. So that's another good one to add as well. So if there's anything else you can think to add or something that works for you that maybe I missed or I didn't mention, put it in the group chat because we would love to hear those suggestions and help others, with some other things that they can try as well. These are just the ones that I promote because they work best for me and the majority of my clients. But of course, everybody's different. So if you have anything else to add, please put it in the group chat so that we can all add our own and we can get some suggestions that maybe I didn't think of. And if you have any questions, put them there as well and tag me so that I get the notification to come and answer that question and help you out. And that is everything for this video. I wish you all good, wonderful, restorative sleep. Love and light.